Oh, hey, today we're going to talk about everything AI Paper Mini by Woods. Let's talk about it. Welcome, everybody, back to the channel. This is 2530 Media, and I am your host, Aaron Reed. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you're notified when I drop these videos and you can check them out. So don't be a stranger. And of course, if you find the information that we're giving you guys here today informative, entertaining, or just consuming some of your dead time, we know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button. So today it's gonna be all about the WeWoods AI Paper Mini. Um, we're talking about this thing today because, as everyone knows, recently there has been a new major player inserting themselves into that 7 to 8 inch size range of e-ink note-taking tablets with the remarkable Paper Pro move. So I thought there will be no better time than the present to give you guys an update on my daily driving of the AI Paper Mini within the last 2 months. So I bought this thing about 2 months ago. Kind of struggled about buying it. I was on the fence about buying it. A lot of that just had to do with some of the content creators within the community just kind of, I don't know, not dogging it or trashing it, but not giving it some good marks. Basically, one of the big things was that it was just old tech. But after I did a little bit of research, I compared the AI Paper Mini to the Nomad because those were my two choices. I ended up going with the AI Paper Mini. Now, this is going to be my third tablet that falls within that 7 to 8 inch sized e-ink note-taking device. Uh, one of them is the Mobi Scribe Wave, and the other is the Books Go 7. I don't know which one is better out of the three. Uh, I can let you guys be the judge of that. I enjoy all three devices for separate reasons. They all find a way to fall back into my use case every now and then. But for the last 2 months, the AI Paper Mini has been my daily driver next to the Booksco 10.3. Now, this isn't going to be a video where I'm going to just talk about specific use cases or do any tutorials. I'm just going to talk to you guys about the three main tools that I use this thing for on a daily basis and why I ended up buying it. As someone who travels a lot, I needed something portable, something that I could pull out quickly and take some notes. I bought it with the idea of some quick meeting notes, quick ideas, and just like an idea vault type situation. Once I actually purchased it, however, that calendar app with the daily app that they have that's native to the AI Paper Mini, it's a powerful app, and I run my day with it. I plan out every single day, every week of the month. The last 2 months has been on the AI Paper Mini with their daily app, and I use the paper app for note taking and those quick ideas. But I actually do a lot of long format writing on the AI Paper Mini. It has the 8.2 inch screen, which is the biggest screen of all of my devices in this size range, and it performs a lot bigger than what you would think it is with the 8.2 inch screen. I do a lot of long format writing on here, from writing out chapters of my book that I'm working on to writing out scenes of my short stories or skits, as well as taking a lot of long format notes for work. The other thing that I use it a lot for will be that meeting notes app. Um, the meeting notes app could use some work because it doesn't have its own filing system within the root filing system on the tablet. However, it has some tools and capabilities that I do enjoy using on a daily basis. And the last thing that I use it for is some casual reading or actually educational reading, depending on what type of EPUB or PDF that I have on the tablet. Um, and I use that in place of the Kindle Paperwhite signature when I'm traveling, if I don't want to travel with multiple tablets, or if I'm at work and I've moved that document for view on the go. I'll put that thing on the AI Paper Mini. So now what we're going to do is just check out some of the core apps that are native to the AI Paper Mini, and I'll show you guys kind of what I use it for and why this thing is a staple in my workflow right now. So let's check it out. So for our first use case with the AI Paper Mini, I'm going to hop into the Paper app. I spend a lot of time within the Paper app doing my notes for um, projects I'm working on, quick ideas that I get, even planning out my day because I do use the AI Paper Mini platform as my day-to-day planning device. So you have the ability to have, a system of folders and subfolders to save all of your information, which I like on the platform. You have the ability to favorite a folder like you can favorite a note. So what I did here was I favorite my folders that I hop into a lot, which will be my budgeting and my thoughts on this tablet. So we'll hop into my thoughts. That's where I put a lot of those quick ideas, and we have a sample notebook here that we're going to be working in. Now, if you notice, you'll be able to handwrite your header here, and you'll have that pop up as the name of your folder. Sometimes it gets the spelling correct. My handwriting is so bad, sometimes it sees a letter and thinks it's something else. So now that we're in here, I have a sample notebook for us to take a look at. And one of the features that I like to show that was added with this new update of this last update that they had is the ability to now create events in daily directly from your paper app and your meeting app. Now I have my Lamy AL EMR with a programmable button. I have it programmed to the lasso function. So with the lasso function, I just simply select what I want to create. And if you see here, I have planning meeting on Tuesday with Mark 9/23/2025. And then from there, I will hit my AI button. It's going to give me a list of options. One of those options is going to be create event. Once I select create event, it's going to do its AI thing, take me to that event. And now you see I have a planning meeting. It's going to be 9/23/2025. I didn't put a time period, so it probably just give you a random time period. But if you do write a time period in there, it will also do that. And then it just says I have a meeting with Mark. Once I hit confirm, and we'll go to that day. Now you see I have a planning meeting on Tuesday, 9/23/2025, and that is with Mark. So as we hop back into our note, we can do the same thing with my dinner appointment as well. So again, as you see here, I didn't put a time period, so it's gonna have its own time period, but you can add a time period in there. And I just have dinner date with Dominique, and I have my notes here. It has the appropriate date, 9/24 to 2025. And I think that this is a good feature that they added to the paper app and the meetings app, because there's a lot of times that I'm in a meeting and I have some things that I want to put down in regards to creating some more um, events or meetings or tasks that I need to do that have a deadline. I can always put that in there, and then it will always be associated with my daily. And I like the fact that I still have the ability to associate a page with a day. So to do that, I'm going to hit my hamburger bar down here, and now I'm going to hit associate with daily. Once I do that, I can just pick the day I want to associate it with. So let's say if I'm going to associate it with tomorrow, which is the 21st, I hit confirm. And now it's associated with daily. Let's view that. So now that I've done that, I've essentially set up my paper app for my notes that I want to take for whatever I have going on that day when I've done that association. Takes me to the note. And this is what I like about the AI Paper Mini platform with my use case when I'm at work, or if I'm doing a business meeting or I'm on a call. I can be able to write my notes, associate now certain events that I can create from the paper app, and I can associate a notebook ahead of time for a meeting that I'll be going to um, with those tools. So the next thing we'll do is we'll hop over to the meeting app, which is kind of redundant because it does the same thing, but the filing structure is slightly different. So now from the home screen, we're going to go ahead and navigate to that meeting app. And now that we're in the meeting app, I actually have a sample Zoom meeting that I have here. And what I like about the meeting app is you get a couple of different templates that allow you to kind of structure your notes whatever way you want to structure them. And these are the different templates that you can just use when structuring your information. Now you get 12 different templates, and you can find one. You also get something that's a whiteboard. It's almost, I guess, like a blank page. And of course, you do have custom templates that you can load. So if you have a template that you created, uh, whether if it's JPEG or whatever format you use to get it over on the AI Paper Mini, which I believe it has to be a PDF. I'm sorry, a PNG or a JPEG. You can bring that over, and now you have a custom template that you can use for all of your meeting notes. And what I use most with the meeting notes, I use them for my quick meetings, maybe 30-minute meetings where I don't have a lot of information that I'm necessarily taking down, but I might need to share that with my team afterwards. I like to use the AI button here, and I like to either summarize my notes or generate an email. So we will generate an email, and I can do the current page, but we're going to do all pages. I'm going to hit confirm. And from there, AI is going to take that information that I gave it, and it's going to generate an email from the information that I inputted in. Once I review all of that, add the things that I want to add, I can then apply it to an email, which will be applied to the email address that I have synced with my AI Paper Mini, which will be my Google email account. And so that's how simple and easy it is. It gives me my subject. It has everything that was inside the email that we needed to speak about. I can add things if I want to, and then all I would have to do from there. Then from there, all I have to do is hit send once I, put the address of the recipients. So another tool that I use within meetings is going to be the meeting minutes. And to get that accomplished, you'll go back to your AI tab here, and now we have the option of meeting minutes. So the first thing we did was generate an email just off of the information we have. The next one is going to be the meeting minutes. Now, what meeting minutes does is it takes your information, analyzes the information that you have within your note, and then it will summarize it or give you some meeting minutes out of the information that you wrote down. As you can see, it gives me bullet points for some of the things that I put down, gives us some actionable items for those action items I made. And, I go through this, make sure everything is how it should be. If something needs to be changed, I'll change it, I'll cut it. For the most part, AI does seem to do a good job at this. But like I said, once I copy and paste this or get ready to send it off, I always go over it and make sure that AI has represented what I wrote the way I wanted it to be represented. And then from there, I have some options to save it, to copy and paste, or go ahead and email it out. And that's what I normally do. So this function right here, we'll save it to our knowledge tab, and then we'll view our knowledge tab. But now once I saved it to my knowledge base, it's here and we can check it out. And you have your meeting notes here in your knowledge base. And from there, you can copy and paste, and you can paste this between paper, meetings, and picking if you like. You also can hit the share button. And from there, you can share it as a TXT, HTML, and you have a couple of ways to share that, from your QR code to emailing it out to your WeWood transfer, and of course, Bluetooth as well. You can also do cloud sharing, and you can also do third-party apps if you're using any third-party apps like OneNote and things like that. So one of the things that gets the most use on the AI paper, which is touched multiple times a day, is going to be my daily app. The daily app is what I use for all of my planning throughout my day. I set up all of my meetings through the daily app. I have my emails synced with the daily app. So I sync my Outlook and my personal email with my business Gmail email account or calendar. From there, I get all of my appointments that are both personal and business, where I can view those things here in the calendar app or the daily app on the WeWoods AI Paper Mini. So I use this to set up everything from my bill pay to my meetings, everything. I like the task view. I also like the notes view. And then I also like the fact that I can view apps that I've been in within the day, and I can go access those things as well. From learning, I can access PDFs or EPUBs that I've opened. Picking, I can do the same if I'm doing some research and I'm using a picking app, which I don't use that much on the AI Paper Mini. I can access that, as well as our meeting notes. And of course, you can access your notebooks that you've created in paper. And you also can go ahead and create a new document, at least within the paper, meeting, and picking apps, directly from daily by hitting that plus button. And now I've opened up a quick note in meetings. If I'm running into a meeting, just simply hit that, and then I can fill it out and go as I'm inside of my meeting. Or if I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about some things, I can go ahead and open up that quick note in paper as well. And then I can start writing those quick notes, quick ideas, or just doing some creative writing in my spare time. So overall, the AI Paper Mini by WeWoods has been a staple in my workflow, like I said earlier, for the past 2 months, and I see it just staying that way. Um, WeWoods is doing a lot when it comes to software updates to just improve that user experience. For example, since I've had the device for the past 2 months, I think we've already experienced two software updates that added a lot of good tools to the user experience. And when I bought the thing, it was already, I think, maybe 2 or 3 updates that I had to do to get up to date or up to current software at that time. So WeWoods is putting in a lot of work to improve that user experience, to get you some tools that help you with organization, completing tasks, and just being able to take those effective notes and use the tablet for what you need it for. This isn't a video to say that this platform is better than the other. Like I said earlier, I actually equally enjoy using all three tablets, from the AI Paper Mini to the Go 7 to the Mobi Scribe Wave. They all kind of do certain things that I like, but for that overall daily driver to do the things I needed to do, the AI Paper Mini is the perfect companion tablet to a larger e-ink tablet for me right now. So let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys are using for that 7 to 8 inch size e-ink note-taking device. And if you do have one, are you able to use that as your primary e-ink device, or are you pairing that with a larger companion tablet? Let me know if you're using the new Remarkable Paper Pro Move, how you like it and how you think it stacks up to the field. Or if you're still using the Nomad or even the Mobi Scribe Wave, or if you have somehow found a way to get over the writing feel or experience of that Go 7. Let me know how that works out for you guys. So, thank you for sticking around this long. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. So if you're still watching, I picked up the iPhone 17 Air. I didn't get the Pro Max, and this thing is thin. Look how thin this thing is. It's thin. I think it's thinner. I actually think it's thinner than my Z Fold when it's unfolded. Let's see. Let's see. I think I think it's thinner than the Z Fold when it's unfolded. That's crazy. But I am liking this new iPhone. The displays, they're about the same, I guess. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's dirty. Jesus. I didn't know the phone was that dirty. Don't judge me because my screen is dirty on my Z Fold. But yeah, that's the Z Fold display. That is the iPhone display. Don't judge my smudgy phone. That's all. Excited. excited about this iPhone Air 17. But don't judge the smudges on my phone, please.